There she is. There she is. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to watch the inauguration of Kamala Harris. We're going to watch the inauguration of Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. We're going to watch the inaugural address. Oh, man, you guys, we've waited so long. We've waited so patiently to get here to this moment. Fascism is defeated. Coronavirus is now completely under control. Income inequality. What's that? I don't even know what that is. There's no more pollution. Racism is gone. It's time for brunch, guys. Who's ready for brunch? Oh, my sister, my niece, and my nephew are watching along with the stream right now. What's up, Lacey? What's up, Dawson? What's up, Kim? I miss you guys. Can't wait to see you again. Guess I'll cool it on the bong loads for a little while. Did you guys hear that the guy, the DC cop who led those insurrectionists away from the lawmakers, he's now going to be the House Sergeant at Arms? Did you hear about that? Yeah. True story. I'm not even kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President-elect of the United States, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. and Dr. Jill Biden.
We're almost there. We're nearly there. This dude is going to sign a bunch of executive orders day one, guys. Day one. There's going to be some kind of a ceremony at like 5. Why is your stream titled The Inauguration of Joseph Robinette Stalin Jr.? Wait, is it? Did I fuck that up?
When an angry, violent mob staged an insurrection and desecrated this temple of our democracy, it awakened us. Now it falls on all of us, not just the 2 leaders we are inaugurating today, to take up the torch of our democracy.
Nah, kick your feet up. They got it, guys. Put your faith and trust in Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. Check out for a little while. Maybe don't even vote, you know?
We celebrate its
I'm just playing.
It's grit, and we celebrate our first African American, first Asian American, and first woman vice president, Kamala Harris, who stands on the shoulders of so many on this platform.
Wait, was that Ilhan? Does Kamala give a speech too, or is it just Joe? I call him Joe. He calls me Hutch. The importance of the speeches given today, or I don't know if it's just one speech or if they both give speeches. I can't remember if it's customary. But the importance of this speech cannot be overstated. Am I not supposed to talk here? I'm not standing up. Come here. Damn it. They are standing for me. That's why we hire these people, just to stand there for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, here for the singing of our national anthem, accompanied by the President's own United States Marine Band, please welcome Lady Gaga.
Wait, what? It's like the perfect juxtaposition to highlight the absurdity of 2021. Oh, is she gonna sing the Star Spangled Banner? She just starts singing, I'm off the deep end.
Can you see all the ramparts we walk?
You can't get DMCA'd for this. Give me a break. Really? Seriously, though? Can you? She's got some pipes. She's got some pipes on her. I went to Coachella one year and saw her play live. She's got a lot of energy.
Please welcome Jennifer Lopez to perform This Land Is Your Land and America the Beautiful, accompanied by members of the President's own United States Marine Band.
What's happening? Oh shit, she looks regal. Am I allowed to? This should be fine, right? I didn't realize chat was filled with so many J-Lo enthusiasts.
Una nación bajo Dios indivisible con libertad y justicia para todos. Let's get
many MAGA people are fuming right now. They had it so good 4 years ago. They had it so good. 4 years later, you got J-Lo screaming Spanish. That's actually incredible. That is incredible. Translate, she just said, one nation under God with liberty and justice for all.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
That I will faithfully execute.
That I will faithfully execute.
The office of President of the United States.
Office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of my ability.
Will, to the best of my ability.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Thank you, everybody who voted. I appreciate you guys so much. You fucking did it. You did it. You crazy sons of bitches, you did it. I mean, this speech is just so important, man. I think the theme is going to be unity, right? Coming back together. Which is going to make a lot of you guys cringe, but it is a necessary message in this moment. Can't not do that. It still doesn't feel real. Donald Trump is not my president. Not the president. As I say that out loud, I think it's going to take me like a couple weeks. I'm going to be looking over my shoulder every fucking 2 minutes for some dumb tweet or whatever. The trauma will linger for a little while. It will manifest in different ways.
To be the first person to officially introduce the 46th President of the United States, Joseph R. Biden Jr.
Right now, guys, think about this for a minute. Right now, there are millions of QAnon believers that are feeling crushed right now in this moment. Years of believing in that stuff. And now they're all watching like, what?
Chief Justice Roberts, we come together as one nation, under God, indivisible, to carry out the peaceful transfer of power as we have for more than 2 centuries.
Peaceful-ish.
As we look ahead in our uniquely American way,
I suppose on this day.
Restless. A cry for survival comes from the planet itself. A cry that can't be any more desperate or any more clear. And now, a rise of political extremism, white supremacy, domestic terrorism, that we must confront and we will defeat.
He said that shit in an inaugural address.
To restore the soul and secure the future of America
in an inaugural
requires
address.
so much more than words. Today, on this January day, my whole soul is in this, bringing America together, uniting our people, uniting our nation. And I ask every American to join me in this cause.
I'm going to let you guys do that,
to fight
but I
the
recognize
foes we
the
face.
importance of it.
Anger. We can reward work and rebuild the middle class and make health care secure for all. We can deliver racial justice, and we can make America once again the leading force for good in the world.
Make America great again?
I know the forces that divide us are deep and they are real. But I also know they are not new. Our history has been a constant struggle between the American ideal that we're all are created equal and the harsh, ugly reality that racism, nativism, fear, demonization have long torn us apart.
Wow.
The battle is perennial. And here we stand, just days after a riotous mob thought they could use violence to silence the will of the people, to stop the work of our democracy, to drive us from this sacred ground. It did not happen. It will never happen. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Not ever.
Okay, this is pretty good. The speech is pretty good.
All those who supported our campaign. And together we shall write an American story of hope, not fear, of unity, not division, of light, not darkness, a story of decency and dignity, love and healing, greatness and goodness. May this be the story that guides us, the story that inspires us, and the story that tells ages yet to come that we answered the call of history. We met the moment. Democracy and hope, truth and justice did not die on our watch but thrived. That America secured liberty at home and stood once again as a beacon to the world. That is what we owe our forebears, one another, and generation to follow. So, with purpose and resolve, we turn to those tasks of our time, sustained by faith, driven by conviction, and devoted to one another and the country we love with all our hearts. May God bless America, and may God protect our troops. Thank you, America.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
How much relief does Pence feel in this moment? Just like, oh, thank God. He's been white-knuckling
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Garth Brooks to perform Amazing Grace.
In 2016. Oh yeah, fucking Garth Brooks. I think Jill Biden asked him to do this.
Was blind, but now I see.
What if Lady Gaga had just hijacked that? She just starts belting it out. Sorry. He walks off the stage pissed. Most important moment of my life. Damn it, she's so beautiful and talented. Oh man, he's jacked up on energy. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. 9:20 a.m., yes, but it's a freaking new day in America.
The dawn is hours before we knew it. Somehow we do it. Somehow we've weathered and witnessed a nation that isn't broken, but simply unfinished. We, the successors of a country and a time where a skinny black girl descended from slaves and raised by a single mother can dream of becoming president, only to find herself reciting for one. And yes, we are far from polished.
Dr. Jill Biden and their family.
Ben Shapiro's writing a tweet right now about the doctor
Harris
thing.
And our second gentleman, Doug Emhoff.
Not a doctor.
And their family.
My wife is
more than ever.
There's so much to talk about in terms of all the different issues that were addressed throughout all those speeches and prayers and poems. Unprecedented is a word that gets thrown around a lot, but we do live in unprecedented times. And that speech, this whole ceremony is pretty unprecedented. Have we ever had an inaugural proceeding that contained people addressing white supremacy? Like overtly? We need to address white supremacy? And people have alluded to it, but I don't know if they've ever gave it a name and actually... Even just, I'm struck in this moment by the imagery at the end there. After 4 years of rampant, virulent xenophobia and fucking bigotry, after this last summer with the protests and that whole movement or resurgence of that movement, to see a black man standing at the the lectern or the podium, one of the two. I think it's the podium. I don't know. I think it's a lectern. And that line at the end where he says, "This is our country."
Let us all acknowledge, from the indigenous Native American to those who recently received their citizenship, from the African American to those whose foreparents came from Europe and every corner of the globe, from the wealthy to those struggling to make it, from every human being, regardless of their choices, that this is our country.
You know, like how many people watch that feeling like, how many people have felt like they've been made to feel out like a second-class citizen for the last 4 years, and then to see somebody up there get up there talking about how America is theirs as well, and that's got to be super important. And things that we may find kind of cringy, you know, us enlightened people, right? Above all of this pomp and ceremony, even J-Lo screaming out "One nation under God with liberty and justice for all" in Spanish after these last fucking 5 years, that probably meant so much to Latinos in this country. I promise you that fucking was significant. And we know, you know, like we know the fight is going to continue. It's not like the temperature is going to get taken down like right away. It's not like Fox News is going away. It's not like QAnon is going away. It's not like Republicans in Congress are going away. So we know that the fight's going to continue, but on the road to some kind of semblance of unity, it has to start with this. If he would have got up there, you know, like it would have been great to hear him get up there and address like really specific issues and talk about really specific like policy solutions, and you know, the road to stamping out MAGA-ism or Trumpism in this country. You have to start like slowly pulling people over to your side, and it's pretty complicated too, because on this side there's like 17 different sides. So how do you reconcile that? There's going to be tension and conflict and push and pull, but these are all, you know, words are just words, right? Talk is cheap, right? But the symbolic value of everything that they talked about today, all the various different issues. I mean, what might look like pandering symbolically is super important. And we're not just talking to ourselves either. We're talking to the whole world right now. Like there are a lot of people, millions of people all over the world that were watching that inaugural address. So the corniness, you got to like lean into it. Like the corniness is not bad. The cheesiness is not bad. That's a good thing. The only time I kind of cringed was when Garth Brooks asked everybody to sing Amazing Grace at home.
If I can ask you to sing this last verse with me, not just the people here, but the people at home, at work, as one, united.
That's too invasive. You're getting ahead of yourself.